right, what do I need to take out?
You don't have much. I have this little bag that's for kitchen theater.
Okay.
And then I have a bag of seeds I'm going to take just down to our booth.
Okay.
That's concealer. So there's some.
And then meet up with Sue Spicer behind the stage.
Yes.
And I guess she has everything.
So people can see
I love
what we're
Sue.
making.
She's so prepared all the time. It's great.
She came over last night. We had a glass of wine, went through all this.
Oh, nice.
And then the volunteers bring out 100 samples of the berry barley shortcake, and she's just going to use a squirt of whipped cream and a few blueberries.
Lovely.
And then I've got a cookbook that I thought we'd give away.
Perfect.
I'll just ask a skill testing question out of something that I said.
Okay.
And then I thought we'd go over to the
Meet and
booth. Oh yes, we're doing some meet and greet.
Yeah.
And then I thought we'd go over to the booth because, you know, there's a few regulars from Stampede that every year come to the girls and say, "Where's Linda? All we see is her head now."
Absolutely.
So we're good to go.
Nope.
That's it. No, I got my phone.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Just toss this in here. Here it is. Important door change. Due to security issues, there's a change to the entry for the kitchen. Please enter by door 16, labeled staff, located to the left of the previous entry point. Well, maybe he'll come by now.
Hope so.
He's a great guy. He's a really great guy. I guess what's really cool is barley is used in so many forms, isn't it, Shannon? In our cereals and in things like crackers. Like if you pick up any box of crackers in the grocery store, they all will have barley malt in them. Yeah. And it's used as a sweetener. So I think that's really cool. There'll be flakes in things like granola bars or just granola. And then the flour is wonderful. We just actually came from a restaurant where they do usually have barley muffins.
Oh, really?
And they're so good.
This woman came by at the booth a few days ago, and she had won our prize last year. She had never used barley flour before, and now she swears by it. She says it makes the best pancakes in the world, and she buys it all the time now. So,
well, that's good.
Success.
Well, if you're not working Wednesday, I'm going to make barley pancakes in the office on Wednesday at lunch. So, in helping to get that word out, I'm heading over to Kitchen Theatre to do a cooking dem. So, hopefully, we'll get another few hundred people cooking with barley after that.
Fingers crossed.
Thanks, Shannon.
Yeah.
This is what cows love to eat. It's their favorite food. And I take the lid off and I go like this around the room, and then they got,
Yeah.
So this doesn't smell at all. That's nice. Well, like not as bad. Not as bad as the super fresh stuff. No. Look at the barley. We work for the Barley Commission. He's got everything set up. So
We've made 100 of these wonderful little shortbreads that will serve with blueberries and cream for the show. A shrimp risotto, and everything is done in proportion to the recipe. So we follow the recipe, and Linda just knows that everything that she needs, including the utensils, will be in front of her. So that's why I set things up on trays according to the recipe. the food that I plate for you, not for okay, hero deck.
Something with the local, it's a superfood.
Oh yeah.
Homegrown superfood is what we usually say.
Here's my thought, very quickly, I think I should change this. And I think that this,
Over by the,
here, because there's your
yes.
oven.
And I need a spatula for this.
Okay.
Alberta Barley is a not-for-profit, farm-directed organization representing Alberta barley farmers. They have a website called gobarley.com, and they have over 70 recipes on their website. But they also have a new cookbook called Go Barley, modern recipes for an ancient grain with at least 110. Evidently, some lucky member of the audience running over here right now may win that book. Barley is a homegrown superfood. So I want to find out more about that. So please join me in welcoming Linda to the Kitchen Theater stage. Ta-da!
I'm so happy to be here today to talk to you about barley. We grow over 50% of the barley grown in Canada right here in Alberta. And I think it's just an amazing, amazing food product. And then of course we've got soups, lots of soups, not just beef and barley. And then we have some wonderful salads and then some appetizers at the beginning. I'm going to add a third of a cup of sugar and my baking powder and salt that I've already mixed together. Just give that a bit of a stir. 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 230 degrees Celsius. And they cook for 12 to 15 minutes. And they are just delicious. They're really good even without the shortbreads. So while that's still cooking away, I'm going to make a barley tabbouleh salad. One of the things that we have tried to do, both with gobarley.com and with our cookbook, is make people think of barley in different ways. We started out this whole endeavor by talking to people and saying, when I say barley, what do you think of? Okay, there was a definite split. Men, beer. Women, beef and barley soup. So thanks, Stella, and thanks to all the volunteers here at Kitchen Theater who help us out by serving the great food. And we're on, right? Yeah. So Lauren, what all have we been doing with our barley booth this year, our Go Barley booth this year?
Well, we had Aggie Days in both Calgary and Lethbridge, which was a huge hit. In Calgary it was for 4 days, and in Lethbridge it was just over the weekend, and that was a great opportunity to get kids inside the city to get an understanding of where their food comes from, how it gets from farm to plate.
Oh, I love that. And what's coming up come fall?
Well, this fall we've got another similar one to Aggie Days, an activity in the city here at Stampede, which is called City Slickers. And that's in Stony Plains. That's later on in September. A great way to educate kids, about how they get their food on their plate. So that's sort of what these seed packets are for. We can give these to kids so that they can grow barley in their own home and see what it looks like.
Now, I've been working the booth and I've had a bunch of mums taking it, so it looked like they had grasses growing in their gardens.
It's a great ornamental grass, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. We've also got the Calgary Women's Show and the Edmonton Women's Show coming up at the end of October, which should be a lot of fun. You can bring this book down there, and of course our aprons.
Very good.
Alright, so we wrapped up the day. I think it went pretty smoothly. And,
quite well.
Yeah, the presentation was good. And then you're back here again on Thursday, 12:30.
Thursday at 12:30. You know, we had a good crowd today, but I think by Thursday it'll probably be even better. Stampede is so great because we have people, urban people, we have visitors from outside of the city.
Yeah, and your international reach is pretty prominent here. And you're moving forward into some international recipes, which I think is really important now.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Thanks for spending another day with me, Linda. I love working with you. And I'll see you on Thursday.
Excellent. Thanks, Caitlin.